Right, hello everybody, here we are back at Snetterton. It's almost time for race 2 of the BCV8 Championship, and if it's anything like the first race, boy oh boy, we're in for a motorsport feast. It's going to be loud, it's going to be proud. It's race 2 of the BCV8 Championship. Here we are back down at Assembly area, actually going to broadcast the race this time a bit closer. You can see the start-finish line, and so you can actually see Murray's, the very final corners, where a lot of action happens. In fact, in race 1, it's where Ollie Neves pulled an absolute stunning move around Neil Fowler to take the lead of the race, and what proved to be, in the end, yet another win for Ollie Neves. Although over in Class C, we've got Jim Bryan over here on the right. Let's grab a word of him. He was going toe-to-toe with Ben Tovey. Ben Tovey, in the end, getting the job done, but it was a cracking race, wasn't it? We're going to interrupt the chaps here and have a quick chat with Jim. Sorry, guys, didn't mean to interrupt. Jim, you and Ben having a good old tussle this weekend, aren't you, so far? It's been great.
No, it's really good fun. Yeah, I mean, all the C class are so close.
Oh, it's brilliant stuff, isn't it?
And then, so there's me, Ben and Andy going around Coram, and then I saw Andy outside Ben. I thought, right, two's not going to go into one very easily, so I thought, stand back and watch, and then Andy kind of span off, and then I had to avoid him, and then it just kind of opened up the gap of 2 seconds, and then I was spending the next 7 laps trying to crawl it back. And,
yeah.
No, it's great fun.
It's always great to watch you guys, I have to say, and I just love the straight black design of the car. Do you know
that's Bentley Racing Green, actual fact.
Is it? Is that green?
Yeah.
Do you know why I love it? Because I could always spot you a mile away. That's why. But that's just fine. I know. I always know it's you. So.
Yeah, no, it's an absolute bugger to get a colour match for. So it's the colour that the car came with. And
that's incredible. I've got to have a closer look at that.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. This is green, apparently. Yeah. Oh yeah. I can. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
So the whole season. Yeah. I'm saying here comes Jim Bryan. It's the black car. I've got it completely wrong.
Don't confuse folk by saying it's a green car.
No, I won't say. It definitely looks black on the screen. Definitely. What's it like to drive, Jim?
Yeah, I mean, we've been getting better and better. The car's been getting better and better. So Steve Guglielmi's been doing all the work on it. So yeah, it's good. It kind of understeers a bit, but it's fairly easy handling.
Yeah.
Could do with a bit more grunt. Some of the cars seem to have a bit more grunt, but yeah, we're always...
You're right up there again in Class C though, in the championship, just like last year, really.
Yeah, well, I think Andy's got it home and dry, but he's not out for the second race. I think he did his engine in the first race because he was without fifth gear.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll have a good tussle with, and then of course James Wheeler's out.
Yes.
So
he's starting at the back, though, so he's going to fire through.
He'll be charging from the back. Ben's out. So yeah, it's going to be all action again.
It's going to be a cracker, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thanks for talking to us, Jim.
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
Thanks
for letting me know what colour it actually is. I can definitely see it now. When I look here, I can definitely see it.
Yeah,
definitely.
I mean, that's
yeah, don't film this bit.
that's my handiwork.
That's black.
Yeah, that's definitely black. Yeah. Cool.
Cheers, Jim. Thank you very much. Best of luck today. Jim Bryan there. Yes, the car is Bentley green, not black, although it does mind you, when he opens the door, you can see it. Now he said that, I can't not see it. It's one of those things. I want to grab a quick chat with Babak Farzin up here as well, going very well in Class AB. I don't know how this man has time to even go to the toilet because he's never out of his car. Oh yeah, Babak. I don't know how you have time to do anything. You're in like every race, I think, today.
I'm knackered today. Yeah.
Is this it for today then? Or you got
That's it. Yeah. And I'm not racing tomorrow, so just make the most of it.
You can go home, have a nice hot chocolate, and relax. How's it been today?
Good. A little bit eventful.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it was really good.
I've seen you powering around the corners.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure you had two wheels up in the air a little bit earlier.
It is quite a lot. Yeah, you do get a lot of two-wheel action here, but it's no, it's nice. The car just is working today, so
Good.
happy.
Fantastic. I love the lights. Like, again, another driver was just saying to Jim, I can always spot them a mile away when I'm commentating. Same with you, because of that, I can always spot you a mile off. So thanks for that. I appreciate it. I know it's not for me, but there we go. Best of luck. Thanks for talking to us. Let's have a little chat over here as well. Car number 48. So let's find out how the weekend's gone. How's it going, buddy?
All right. Very good weekend. So
That's what I like to hear.
I think I'm first in class in the last race. So that was very pleasing. It's the first time for a little while, and
You've got a big smile on your face. That's the most important thing.
I enjoy this track. It's probably one of my best tracks. So
the 300 circuit as well. You like the midfield bit.
Yeah, it evens the sort of cars out a little bit from the sort of full power to the handling cars.
Yeah.
It makes it a bit fairer all round. So
I think so.
it's I like this circuit. It suits me. Yeah.
I love the sticker you've got over there. I don't know if you can bring the camera around. There's a little sticker there stuck on with duct tape.
Yeah,
isn't it?
That's from my kids basically. So
William, Daniel, Chloe. I assume that's their age, 13, 11.
Yeah.
Good luck and have fun. It says.
Yeah,
brilliant stuff. Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah,
that's lovely. The best of luck. Thanks for
all
talking
right,
to us.
cheers.
Really
No problem.
appreciate it. Sorry, Lou. Let me get out of your way. We got Lockhart here as well. Let's go say hello to him. So we do like this livery. I think we're just doing a few checks over here, making sure the fire extinguisher's there and safe, aren't we? Because you've got to do these things, haven't you?
Absolutely, just a bit of calm moment, you know.
A little calm moment.
Yeah.
So right now, you know you're about to go out on track. Do you feel nervous? Are you calm, cool?
No, I think a little bit of nerves keeps you safe.
I'd agree, actually.
And
Gets you thinking a bit, doesn't it?
if I wasn't nervous a bit, I don't think I should be here.
That's a great thing to say. That's very true, because you just don't care then, do you? Really?
No. So yeah, but looking forward to it.
You enjoyed the day so far?
Yeah, bit of a yeah. It's been testing, but
There's battles going on everywhere, isn't there? You just don't have time to breathe, surely, behind the wheel.
it's trying to keep that spare capacity to be aware of your inputs isn't so easy here.
Yes. Yeah, I imagine so.
But yeah, I'm enjoying my day and lots to learn. It's a big learning curve, but yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Well, no, it's a pleasure to have you here. Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Best of luck. Enjoy it, won't you? There we go, Steve Lockhart there. Let's just move down a little bit. One driver I really wanted to speak to in the last broadcast, I didn't get a chance to, was Russell McCarthy. He finished third. He got that last podium spot in Class D, third outright in the race. He actually starts this race in second as well. So let's say, all right, and let's just keep going there. Simon Cripps there just walking past. Here is Russell. Let's see if we can just have a quick word of him. Just a bit of scrutineering going on. This is his car. Took it to third place in race one. That great battle, didn't he, with Ian Pryor. That was magnificent. We're going to hear from Ian Price shortly. Let me speak to Russell first, but it's a great fight. What can Russell do? Because just to your right, Leon, is Ollie Nees. Again, 100% record this season. Can Russell be the man to stop him? Let's ask him. Are you the man to stop Ollie Nees in this race? Come on, Russell. This is the one, right?
If he doesn't turn up, I've got a chance.
Yeah, he's not here now.
He's not here, no.
He's over there.
He's over there. Yeah, no.
So I'll trip him up. As
Yeah,
he
do
walks
that.
up.
I think Neil was the only one that really had a chance of beating him. I'm still going through my development stage of my handling, but I'm getting there. But
You are getting there because you're second in this race, aren't you?
Second, but still a long way off of first. But we're still going to keep going for it.
Yeah.
Anything could happen.
You just never
He
know.
did have a misfire in practice.
He said,
so if that happens again, I might have a chance.
You look very quick in race one. Of course, you got third in the end as well.
Well, third in
And I
the
saw
end,
the
yeah.
arm coming out of the window at the end.
Yeah,
Very
you got to
satisfying.
celebrate a podium, haven't you?
Absolutely, absolutely. Best of luck, Russell. Thanks for talking to us. Let's grab another quick word with Neil, because Neil, we didn't catch up after race one. I know he spoke after qualifying. Obviously, got the car sorted, and for a while there, you kept him behind you.
Yeah, and then the gearbox went again.
Oh no!
And the gearbox has gone now, so
Has it?
I've only got second and fifth, so it's a case of just going out and just to get the points.
Yeah.
There won't be much racing for
If
me.
you get that gearbox sorted, though, you've got it, haven't you? You've got the pace.
No, it was. I was on a close battle with Ollie, but I went to do a down change to third, and it just jammed up again. And then it was just, it's like gutting. It's been going on too long now, so I think it's the fourth round.
Can it get sorted for Mallory?
We don't know what the problem is. That's the thing. We're trying so many different things. We just don't know what's causing the problem.
Yeah.
It's I've got to get in. Sorry.
Yeah, no, best of luck, Neil. Anyway, we'll catch up a little bit later, no doubt. So yeah, the driver's been asked to get in, so it does mean we're about to go racing for the BCV8 Championship. This is Ian Pryor's car. Now, we caught up with Ian after race 1. He had a wonderful, wonderful tussle with that man who just spoke to Russell McCarthy. And here's what Ian Pryor had to say after race 1. We've got Ian. Let's have a quick word with him. Just whilst we let Russell get his clothes on. Ian, that was a great race, wasn't it? I mean, you, Simon and Russell obviously going toe-to-toe. What happened to Simon in the end?
I'm not sure. I haven't found out yet, but I had a cracking race with Russell. I missed 5th gear going down a Rebbit straight when he went past. And then, but it didn't matter because it was just as close at the end as it was, through the race.
Coming over the line, I think it was about 0.2 of a second or something.
Brilliant, really good fun.
And you're smiling. You didn't quite get third, but you still got a smile on your face. That's
I don't
care,
care,
isn't it?
It was a good race.
Man.
That's what it's all about: is racing someone, not following someone.
That's what I like to hear. Top man. Well done, Ian.
Thank you.
Congratulations. There you go. That was Ian Pryor after race 1, having a good tussle. In fact, there's battles all over. Well, again, once again, look out for Ben Toby and Jim Bryan at Class C going toe-to-toe. Mark Scott, I'm not seeing his car anywhere for Class B. Retired from race 1. I don't think he's going to take the start of race 2, unfortunately. What a terrible shame that is, because Mark Scott is your Class B Championship leader. Babak Farzian going well in Class AB. What can he do here this afternoon? Race 2 for the BCV8 Championship. Almost about to get underway. As you can see, the drivers have been asked to get into their cars, and now they are. We're going to broadcast the race down here, actually, get close to the track. We're fortunate we've got access all areas for you here this weekend, so we're going to get close to the track. This is race 2 and the final race, actually, of the weekend for the BCV8 Championship. We really hope you've enjoyed the coverage so far, and if you like what you see, and you want to find out more about the BCV8 Championship, there is a link in the body of this broadcast. Just give it a click, it'll take you straight through to the BCV8 Championship website. And why on earth would you not want to find out more? It is going to be Ollie Neves on pole position. In fact, we can show you the grid order. Let's pop that up onto the screen for you. As you can see, Ollie Neves on pole. He's got Russell McCarthy alongside him. It's going to be 20 minutes of V8 festival of speed. It really is. It's going to be very loud indeed. To get the volume up wherever you're watching this. We're broadcasting, of course, on Facebook with the MG Car Club, and we are, of course, My Supercar. You can also watch us on YouTube at Live Sport Now and My Supercar. There's a link in the body of this broadcast, actually, just below where the website is. And you can click that, it'll take you through to our YouTube channel, Live Sport Now. Do hit that, and do hit subscribe as well. You can watch all of our live motorsport in 2021, including all of the action tomorrow from the Cockshoot Cup, the Cherished Vehicle Insurance MG Cup, and the Hickford Construction Limited MG Metro Cup as well. Plenty more MG Car Club action to be bringing you this weekend, and you won't miss any of it if you subscribe to Live Sport Now on YouTube. Now, a little bit earlier, we also caught up after race 1. Russ McAngus as well. He had an eventful race 1, but he was all smiles at the checkered flag, and here's what he had to say. Grab a word, actually, with Russ McAngus up here as well, because he was really having a good... Russell, how you doing, mate? That was exciting. You were giving us plenty of entertainment out there.
Got to keep up with them FIA boys, haven't I?
Absolutely.
This is a little toy compared to them big boys.
Well, you do a good job.
Well, I have to, and then I'll look, coming off like that now. I won't say what I normally say, but...
It's not after 9 o'clock yet.
No,
hang on a bit. Did you enjoy it, though? Yeah, fun.
It was good fun. It was good fun. Keep trying to catch up with this old boy, yeah, especially with him. I don't know whether he has raced or what, but he was having a good old tussle, and we both managed to not pull off. That was handy, so...
Yeah.
Good fun, wasn't it?
Well done, mate. It's great to watch. Thank you. Right, you join us at a great time because the 30-second board has just gone out. The safety car, as you can see, is just squeaking out onto the track. Then Ollie Neves will lead the field out. There he goes, the man on pole position. Russell McCarthy there in second. There goes Neil Fowler, Simon Cripps, Ian Pryor, Ben Toby, Jim Bryan will follow them out. Ollie Wardle as well. Off they go. Steve McKay coming through too. Babak Farzian. What a wonderful sight these cars make. It's the BCV8 Championship. It's race 2 here live at Snetterton. The sun is shining. It's a glorious afternoon here in Norfolk. And we're going to see some action-packed glorious racing now as well. Here goes Holmes. There is is Russ McAngus. We've just heard from him, haven't we? There goes David Strike, looking to strike it lucky in race 2. And there goes James Wheeler, Class B. Starts from the back. Oh, sorry, I can't see actually in that car. Watch your back, Leon. So we're going to get ourselves into position. Whilst we do, we just bring you up the race 1 results actually, just so you can see how things finished in race 1. So confirmation there that yes, Ollie Neves maintained his 100% winning record this season in the BCV8 Championship in Class D. Neil Fowler coming home in 2nd place, but severe gearbox issues, and he just said then, didn't he, he's only got 2nd and 5th gear for this race, so don't expect Neil Fowler to be challenging Ollie Neves, but can it be Russell McCarthy? Let's hope so. Can he get off the line? Can he get off the jump into Richards, the very first corner? He really needs to. So that's how race 1 finished up. Let's pop that down and let's just bring your grid order back up onto the screen for you. So Neves on pole, McCarthy in 2nd. Right, that's your grid order. Let's just pop it down. There's a gentleman over here with sunglasses on, just here, just been waving at the camera. I want to get him on the live stream. Hello. Can you zoom in? Let's zoom in. There you go. This is what we love, isn't it? Oh, he's supporting them at Angus. Yay! That's what we like. Spectators allowed back. Of course, if you are in the Norfolk area, do come down. There's a festival of speed once again tomorrow with the MG Car Club. Like I said, we'll be live with the Cockshoot Cup, the MG Cup and the Metro Cup live tomorrow for you. Plenty more, in fact, even more to bring you. We've only been doing the BCV8s today. Of course, after this broadcast, we are going to get back into the paddock very quickly just to give you an update on what's going to happen tomorrow, to see if we can catch up with a couple of the BCV8 drivers as well. They will be packing up and going home after this race, though. They will not be sticking around. This is their weekend action completed after this. And tonight, here at Snetterton, there's a bit of a party going on. Yes, there's going to be 1 or 2 panda shandies. There's a hog roast. And I might even be sleeping in a tent tonight. Yes, you heard me right. So the cars are out on track. They'll be following the safety car. Won't be long before you'll see them top up there. That's Coram, that long right-hander. And then it comes down into Murray's, the last left-hander. It's a great corner. There's a lot of action there. A lot of dust gets kicked up. We see a few spinners around there as well. Will we see any in this race? It was wonderful race 1, wasn't it? Fantastically clean racing. Sadly, we lost Bob Luff and Mark Scott, but they pulled up into the pits. Simon Cripps was going very well, unfortunately went off the track. His 4th place now, though. And with Neil Fowler only with 2nd and 5th gears, perhaps he could go very, very well in this race. Ian Pryor there, Ben Tovey and Jim Bryan, the white, and it's the Bentley green car. Looks black, 74. There we go, toe-to-toe for Class C honours. In Class B, we've got Steve Lockhart, Mackay and Grundon. It's Howard Grundon who took Class B win in race 1. We just spoke to Howard Grundon as well. Mark Scott sadly out of the race. Retired from race 1 and he's out of race 2. Unfortunately, he's not going to take the start of this race. Class C, you've got Ben Tovey, James Wheeler, Andrew Young. Andrew Young pretty much wrapping up the title. Jim Bryan and Oliver Wardle. Class D, Ollie Neves, Neil Fowler, Simon Cripps, Ian Pryor, Russell McCarthy. And of course we've got the invitation class as well. Peter Hiscock, Steve Osborne, Sean Holmes making up that. Of course, if you do want to get involved in the BCV8 Championship, again, there is a link in the body of this broadcast. Just give it a click. It'll take you straight through to the BCV8 website. If you've got an MGB, MGC, MGB V8, we would love to hear from you and you want to get racing as well, then this is the place to come and do it. It's the BCV8 Championship with the MG Car Club. It's almost time for lights out for race 2 here. Can Ollie Neves maintain a 100% winning record this season? If he does, we're pretty confident he's going to take the title once again. He's the defending champion. He wrapped it up last year. Can he wrap it up again in 2021 here this afternoon at Snetterton? And off they go. It's lights out, so we're going to keep you updated with how everything goes on. And Neil Fowler, it sounds like he's dropping places already. As we said, he's only got 2nd and 5th gear. So we're just waiting to hear how things are going, and we're going to run commentary for you. Don't worry. As soon as the action starts to come, you'll see it all, and then it will come very quick. It'll come thick and fast here at Snetterton. We've decided to change position a little bit, so we catch up with the drivers before the race of race 1. We're at the first corner, and then we caught up with the drivers in Parc Fermé. As soon as this race finishes, we're going to head back actually and reset up just for a short broadcast, just to let you know what's going to happen tomorrow, and of course catch up with some of the BCV8 drivers as well. It's going to be fast. It's going to be a furious race right now. I can hear them going through the centre of the Snetterton 300 circuit, round Agostini, then down the Bentley Straight right at the back, then they'll go through Brundle Nelson, then round Coram, and then into Murray's. You're going to see all of that action very shortly. So who's going to be in the lead? Is it Ollie Neves? Is it Russell McCarthy? Is it Ian Pryor, Simon Cripps, Neil Fowler? We're not expecting that. He's got gearbox issues, but you just never know. Anything can happen in motorsport. It's why we love it. All the anticipation. You can see the fans in the stand. Look, they can obviously see the cars, so they're not far away. They'll be going through the bomb hole now. Any second, they will appear up at Coram and onto our screen. Who is it going to be in the lead of the race? Is it going to be Ollie Neves? Is it going to be Russell McCarthy? It is Ollie Neves. There he is coming around Coram. Russell McCarthy in 2nd. It looks like Fowler, despite the fact that he's only got 2nd and 5th. And there's a huge gap, isn't there? What's happened? What's happened to Cripps and Pryor? So over they go, and we've lost Cripps and Pryor. What has happened there? Jim Bryan has got back past Ben Tovey. That's for Class C honours. That really matters. And here comes Wardle. There goes, and look at that. James Wheeler's jumped through the field already. James Wheeler's had an absolute flying first lap. Incredible stuff. So Wheeler's gone from last place up to 7th on the opening lap. That is incredible. Now I can see Ian Pryor just coming down into Murray's now. What has happened? Him and Simon Cripps, they were flying at the start. There is Ian Pryor. There's no Simon Cripps. It's just not been Simon Cripps this season so far, has it? So Pryor goes over the line. We have no Simon Cripps though. No Simon Cripps. Has he stopped out on the track? What a shame that is. But your running order, 23 cars, well 22 now, Cripps. Looks like he's out of the race. It's Neves, McCarthy, Fowler, Bryan, Tovey, Wardle, Wheeler. What a start that was from James Wheeler, by the way. Started last. He's up to 7th. Babak Farsian in 8th. Mackay 9th. Grundon 10th. Lockhart 11th. Osborne 12th. Raymond 13th. McAngers 14th. Tinkler 15th. Linfield 16th. Holmes in 17th. Luff 18th. Strike in 19th. Watt 20th. Hiscox 21st. Pryor in 22nd. And Cripps, unfortunately, we think might be out of this race unless we can see him trundling around anywhere. Now, it's not long again before we see Ollie Neves. He had a 1.5 second lead over the line on lap 1. What can he do now? Russell McCarthy going around in 2nd place. Neil Fowler doing very well in 3rd, by the way, considering he's only got 2nd and 5th gears. There is Ollie Neves coming around Coram now. His lead is definitely more than 1.5 seconds now, isn't it? But Russell McCarthy just keeping him there, though. A mistake from Ollie Neves could open the door for Russell McCarthy, and here they come. There is Neil Fowler. He's going incredibly well for only 2 gears. But I wonder if Jim Bryan and Ben Tovey going battling for Class C honours. Wonder whether they fancy a podium outright here. So there is Jim Bryan in the number 74, getting a little bit wide, doesn't it? Open the door for Ben Tovey, and Ben Tovey just gets to run. Is he going to be able to hold on to it as they head down into the first corner? It looks like he is going to lead over the line, but is he going to be able to hold it? Because Jim Bryan was back alongside him. Magnificent stuff. Here comes Babak Farzin. We know how aggressive he is through Morris. Here's Mackay as well. There's Grundon. He's having a great battle. Lockhart as well. Oh my word, this is great. There's Russ McAngus. He's having a good battle because Osborne's right in the mix as well. Oh, you just don't know where to look. There's so much going on. There's Ian Pryor working his way back through the field. He just gets back past Holmes. Expected. Don't forget Ian Pryor in the Class D, the faster car. Dropped down to last, but it's starting to make its way back through the field now. And through... That was car number 20, that was Luff. So Ronald Watt has got through. Hiscock's up to 20th, so a few changes there. Ben Tovey was ahead of Bryan over the line, but Bryan was alongside him with that inside line heading into Richards. We're going to see what happens very shortly with that. Wheeler again, James Wheeler has made up yet another place. He's now up to 6th. What a drive that is. From last place, by the way. Wow, exciting stuff, isn't it? It's just like race 1. We were given a real treat, and so it's proven once again. There is Neves holding the lead once again. It's looking a touch more comfortable, isn't it, race? Although I'll tell you what, McCarthy's not letting him get away at all, is he? In fact, if anything, the gap has come down quite a bit here, I think. There goes Ollie Neves. There is Russell McCarthy, and he's definitely closed that gap. There's 4.3 last time at the end of lap 2. What is it going to be at the end of lap 3? It's 3.1. He's pulled a second out of him. Here comes Fowler. Oh, and look, there's Jim Bryan. And is that James Wheeler now? Is that James Wheeler? He'll fancy a podium. I tell you what, if he gets 3rd place from last up to 3rd, that'd be incredible, won't it? He's currently in 6th. He's all over the back of Jim Bryan. That will put him up to 4th, actually, won't it? Because it's all change. Ben Tovey dropping back a little bit. In fact, Ben Tovey's lost 2 places technically on that last lap. And so it is Bryan from Wheeler. Wheeler's taking another place. He's looking good. To get 4th place, though, is Wheeler at the minute. Can he close down Neil Fowler in nearly 13 minutes to take a podium outright from last place on the grid? My word, look at this. Steve Mackay, there's Grundon, there's McAngus, there's Lockhart, there's Osborne. What a wonderful battle going on right in the middle of the pack. There goes Sean Holmes coming through, number 193. Here is David Strike in number 9 in the strikingly good-looking car. There it goes. And Hiscox and Watt going through. And here comes Luff, number 22, just coming through. I can confirm Cripps out of the race, has stopped out on track somewhere. So Neves, McCarthy, Fowler, Bryan, Wheeler, Tovey, Wardle, Farzian. God, it is fantastic stuff, isn't it? Pryor, Mackay, Grundon, Lockhart, McAngus. Of course, Class C thrown wide open because Andrew Young not in this race. So at the minute it is Bryan, leading the way in Class C. Class AB, it's Babak Farzian once again. And in Class B, it's Steve Mackay just ahead of Grundon. So and I'll tell you something, Russell McCarthy is not letting Ollie Neves get away. Over the line that time, 4.5 seconds. So Neves perhaps had something in the bag, didn't he? He's just holding on a little bit. Here comes Fowler. And I'll tell you something, James Wheeler has not been able to get past Jim Bryan on that last lap. Different, well, they're both Class C actually, so I think, yeah, that is interesting. And here he goes. This time it looks like James Wheeler. He's alongside Jim Bryan. Can he use that power all the way down the start-finish straight? It looks like Jim Bryan can hold on to the inside line. He might snatch it back, though. Looks like Ollie Wardle enjoying a nice run out by himself, isn't he, in 7th place. But he will have Ian Pryor very shortly breathing down his neck. Don't forget, on lap 1, Pryor dropped right to the back of the field as well. He's now back up to 8th place now, because he got past, that was Babak Farzian. He must have got past Babak Farzian on that last lap. And here's that great battle. There is Mackay, there is Lockhart, there is McAngus, there is Grunden. And Lockhart, Mackay and Grunden all battling for Class B honours here for the BCV8 Championship. Magnificent stuff. We've got 10 minutes. We're halfway through race 2 now. Hiscock's coming through your screen. Here comes Ronald Watt, and it looks like he's finally managed to turn that indicator off. And here comes Luff. So only one retirement from this race so far. Simon Cripps on the opening lap of the race. Here comes Ollie Nees now. Looks like the lead has been extended a little bit. Not pushing it too hard. I think he's just keeping the car in good shape. He's out in the lead. There is Russell McCarthy. Just keeping him honest though. A mistake from Nees. Could open that door wide open. God, they make such a good sound, these V8s, don't they? They really do. I really hope you got the volume up, because my word does it sound impressive. Bit of a gap now, isn't there, to Neil Fowler. Now, who's it going to be? Is it going to be James Wheeler or Jim Bryan coming through? There is Neil Fowler, and we're expecting it's going to be yellow or black. What's it going to be? And it's still black. It's still Jim Bryan managed to hold on, but look at that. It's James Wheeler trying to go around the outside of Coram. Jim Bryan says, no, thank you very much. You're going to have to work harder than that. And Jim Bryan just manages to hold on. Same as last time, though. He's going to try and go around the outside. He's going to try and tuck in and get a toe this time. This is bringing Ben Tovey back into the mix as well. This is magnificent racing, all for Class C. Incredible stuff. And I think Tovey's having a sniff as well. What a battle that is. That is something to savour. There goes Ian Pryor going very well after dropping down to last on the opening lap. There is Ollie Wardle, who's been overtaken now by Ian Pryor. So Pryor's made up another place, up to 7th. Wardle drops down to 8th, comfortably on his own. Here is Babak Farzian in Class AB, your Class AB leader. He loves going sideways almost, doesn't he? Almost puts it sideways going through Murray's. Here comes Steve Mackay. Now, this is important. This is Class B. He's got Lockhart just behind him. That's in Class B. Howard Grunden behind him, also in Class B. And there is Russ McAngus in Class AB. And you've got Steve Osborne there, who's in the invitation class, all having a good ding-dong. That is important. That could be for a class victory here this afternoon. David Strike coming around now through Murray's, currently running in 19th place. And just behind him we have Hiscox, car number 43, coming around Murray's. And we're about to have your race leader, Ollie Neves, once again appearing in our screen with 7 minutes of this race to go. He's pounding through. He's looking good to maintain his 100% winning record in Class D this season. There is Russell McCarthy in 93, the yellow car going through 2nd place. And there is Luff. Last of the runners, I never like to say that, but let's call it 22nd. Sorry, I'm hearing it's all changed. I think James Wheeler, he has, look, there is James Wheeler. He's got past Jim Bryan, and Jim Bryan has dropped down, hasn't he? He's dropped down to 6th place on that lap. So James Wheeler got past. Ben Tovey got past him as well. Now Jim Bryan will be very, very eager indeed to try and get past Ben Tovey. Ben Tovey took Class C honours in race 1. Jim Bryan will be looking for revenge after starting that race in Class Pole. Here comes Ian Pryor. Pryor going very well. Class D, of course, did drop down to last place after lap 1. So the movements in that lap is Neves, McCarthy, Fowler. That's your top 3. Then James Wheeler in 4th, Ben Tovey in 5th, Jim Bryan dropping down to 6th place on that lap. Then Pryor, Wardle, Farzian, Mackay, Lockhart, Grunden, McAngus, Osborne, Raymond, Linfield, Tinkler, Holmes, Strike, Hiscox, Watt, Luff, and unfortunately we have lost Simon Cripps from this race. So there is your Class A, B leader, Babak Farzian, once again putting on a show, coming through Murray's. And this is vitally important. This is your battle for Class B. Steve Mackay going toe-to-toe with Steve Lockhart. Howard Grundon just at the back there, ready to pick up any pieces. And Russ McAngus second in Class AB as it stands right now. Ooh. And who's that? It's Simon Tinkler in Class AB. Just putting a wheel or two on the wobbly stuff. There's Neves once again, your current race leader, Class D leader and outright race leader at the minute. And David Strike just coming over, being caught by Russell McCarthy in second. So 1-2 looking fairly comfortable as it stands at the minute. They've got a big lead over Fowler in third place. So the lead over the line, Ollie Neves is your race leader. He's got a 10.198 second lead over Russell McCarthy. Still waiting for. Oh, there is Neil Fowler. I got a little bit worried then. I know the gap was about 30 seconds on the last lap, but here comes Neil Fowler now in third place on track and third in Class D. And I'll tell you something, with 4 minutes to go, James Wheeler could be sniffing an opportunity to get third outright. Here's Jim Bryan. Jim Bryan's got back past Ben Tovey. These two have been having a wonderful battle all weekend. They really have. Now Ben Tovey's got the toe. Is he going to manage to make a move into riches on Jim Bryan? They've been having a wonderful battle. Here comes Ian Pryor in Class D. Can he close them down in the latter stages of this race? We've got just over 3.5 minutes until the checkered flag falls. Thrilling stuff here. Who is it going to be over that line? It's Jim Bryan now up to 5th. Tovey's dropped down to 6th place. Those two just have not been separated all weekend. What a championship battle they are having. This is what the BCV8 Championship is all about. This is what motorsport is all about. This is what club motorsport is all about. Forget your Formula One. This is where the action really happens. And here comes, this must be Babak Farzian because he's going sideways. Here he comes. Watch this into Murray's. Look at this. He just loves it, doesn't he? He's putting on a show with Babak Farzian. And Steve Mackay here just holding on to Class B honours as it stands, but he's got Steve Lockhart all over the back of him. And there is Howard Grundon currently in third place. Russ McAngus in Class AB. He's giving his fans a bit of a thumbs up as well. Here comes Ollie. Look at the traffic going on behind as well. Look at this. And that was Paul Linfield going wide there around the exit of Murray's, keeping it on nicely though. There goes McCarthy, he's about to appear in your screen, through he goes. And we're looking around at Corums, here comes David Strike down into Murray's now. It's a lovely livery on that number 9 car, it really is. We spoke to David a little bit earlier, he's having a few issues with the car. It's capable of going, it's capable of more, but obviously just needs a bit of work to it. So 2 minutes left, that's all we've got. We should get one more lap after this actually, unless they decide to pull the checkered flag early like they did last time. Neil Fowler coming over the line. We have had a couple of red flags, not in the BCV8s today, but in a couple of other of these series. There's been a few red flags, which has just delayed things a little bit today. Ben Tovey back past Bryan here. He almost went a little bit wide. Is that going to give Bryan a bit of a toe? Heading down the start-finish straight. They will be starting their last lap now. Here comes Ian Pryor. 1.5 minutes left on the clock. That is it. Neves is in prime position to snatch the championship here for the BCV8s. Once again, the defending champion looks like he could make it back-to-back titles. So I am hearing it is. This is going to be the last lap. Actually, Ollie Wardle was having a nice Saturday afternoon drive, almost by himself, isn't he? Down in 8th place. Oh, red flag! There's a red flag. We don't know why, but there's a red flag out somewhere. So that will be the end of the race. and the results will stand as they are. Will Babak come into the pits? Yeah. I think their cars are likely to head into the pits. Ollie Neves is going to head over and take the checkered flag, but Babak Farzin's pulled into the pits. There is Russ McAngus. So we wait to see what happens here, because Babak Farzin actually pulled into the pits there. Didn't go over the line, so could that, he was in the lead in Class AB, could that affect things? I imagine they'll count back and the result will be the lap before where they finish, so it should be okay. Drivers pulling into the pits now, so they won't go to Parc Fermé. There's Russell McCarthy, he's come home in second place. So the red flag has come out still with 59 seconds on the clock. That was Simon Tinkler there, giving a bit of a thumbs up to us all. Let's see if we can get to David Strike to give us a thumbs up. He's going to come round as well. So we're not sure why the red flag has come out. We will investigate for you. But that is the checkered flag. What I can confirm is looks like Ollie Neves is your race winner. There's David Strike. I'm trying to get a thumbs up from him. You know, you do that embarrassing thing where you put your thumbs up and then they don't bother coming back to you and you just look stupid in front of everybody. That just happened to me. There's Neil Fowler. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Neil. No. There's James. He's got his hand out. There's Jim Bryant coming through. There's Ben. He's giving us a good one. There's Ian Pryor. Some do, some don't. Right, so just bear with us whilst we try and find out why the red flag has come out. We're not sure why. We can pop TSL up onto the screen for you just so you can see how things have finished. Checkered flag has now officially fallen, so it is Ollie Neves, your race winner. He's made it a pair once again. He's maintained his 100% winning record here this campaign. He's got the win. McCarthy in second, Fowler in third. That's how it finished in Class D. Now we think James Wheeler is actually in Class C, so looks like he's taken Class C on as Brian in fifth, Tovey in sixth. Though Jim Bryan did finish ahead of Ben Tovey in that race. Ian Pryor in seventh, Ollie Wardle in eighth, Babak Farzin in ninth, taking Class AB honours. Steve Mackay in 10th. That hands him Class B honours, so congratulations to Stephen there. Steve Lockhart in 11th, Howard Grundon in 12th, Russ McAngus in 13th. Then we've got Osborne, Raymond, Holmes, Linfield, Tinkler, Strike, Hiscox, Watt, Luff and Cripps, unfortunately retired from the race on lap 1. So we are going to go to a short break. We're going to reset up, come back again, fill you in with all the details as to what's happened and let you know what's going to happen tomorrow here live at Snetterton for the MG Car Club. Elaine, roll the BCV8 VT.